Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. I am Tarina. If you're new, welcome on in. If you're returning, welcome on back. Sorry, I had to look something up really quick because right as I was getting ready to stream, I had a, actually right as I was getting ready to come on, I had a song that popped in my head, and I started singing it, and I was like, where did that come from? And it was a, it's from the movie, Can't Hardly Wait. It's like an old movie. I know. It's like a while back. And it's Tricky from Can't Hardly Wait, or from Run DMC. But I was like, what was it? What I got from it was like the very first part of the song is like, let's do it. It's getting very vital. And I was just like, it's that beginning of the part of that song. But that's like the part of the song, and I was like, oh wait. And I was like, what the heck is the lyrics to it? And I was like, and who sings it? At first I thought it was the Beastie Boys, and I was like, no, it's not. And I was like, let me look it up real quick. So I had to look it up real quick, and I was like, it's got to be something to do with Aries. And it had to be like on a collective level, because since it was like right at the very beginning. So I wanted to make sure I looked it up real quick for everybody. So, anywho. Oh, let me, wait a minute, how come, can y'all hear me? Because you should be seeing me. Oh, I'm on a very long delay. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. Well, just FYI, I just want to make sure, because, like, it wasn't coming up on my screen, so I just want to make sure, because, like, it was not coming up, so. Alright, how you doing, River Dragon? Welcome on in. Nice to see you. I was just making sure, because, like, it wasn't coming up on my screen, so. And I apologize. I am so sorry for being so very late, everybody. That is very much my fault. My apologies. I was up like really late for I don't even want to really, I was just up really late. really late. It's been quite the it's been quite the week. Let me put it that way. It's been quite the year. Let me put it that way too. But I was up really late, and then I got like this nudge to, instead of doing my all signs or like the breakup, instead of doing later on in the evening, which I would normally do, I got the you know, the sign to be like, hey, get these two signs done, or get these two groups done early today. And I was like, okay. And so it was one of those like, all right, well, let's get it done early. So I had to do a little bit of work this morning to be able to get like the streams kind of like set up and everything. And then, well, I got I kind of, I actually went to sleep. I actually slept. And, well, my alarm was set and I kind of hit snooze, but, yeah, well, the snooze went on and second alarm never went back off, and I jumped up and happened to look at my clock, and yeah, it was really late. So that is so my fault, and I apologize for that. I'm in the wrong for that. I should have really set the time a little bit later, knowing that it was I was going to be probably a little more tired than what I thought it was, but so that is on me. My apologies. But without further ado, we are going to go ahead and jump right on into Aries, because that is what y'all are here for. So y'all are like, just shut the hell up and get on into it. So let's jump on into it. You know what? Today I think we are going to do a little bit of music in the background as well. I'm kind of getting that feeling to do that. Do some music in the background. Also, let me just say, like, with what I've been, my sleep has been not on par. It's because of, well, first off, I'm a night person anyway. It's just how I work. But I don't know. I think I work better at nighttime. But I don't know. More energized at night, and it's something I've always been that way. It's not something new. It's just I've always been that way. And it's funny because my daughter's the same way. But I have to adjust get things adjusted, apparently. So, all right, we are going to set up some music. Just give me a moment. Oh, okay, we're just gonna do this. We got some Leanne Rhymes up for Aries. Can't Fight the Moonlight. That was the first song that came on. Can't Fight the Moonlight. That's kind of funny. But you got, well, dang, Aries. Get it. You got Boys to Men. Boys to Men, I'll make love to you. What's up, Aries? What's up, what's up? And we're going to pull out the Oracle Roses. This was my favorite deck. It still is, like, my favorite. Like, probably my second favorite deck. The other favorite deck is my Animals deck, of course. Love my Animals deck. For reasons. Put it that way. Reasons. But I absolutely love my Roses deck. So, let's go ahead and pull out an Oracle for your week. Let's see what you got for the week, Aries. Your meaning, your theme for the week. And Aries, your timestamp is 12:45. I'm getting Usher. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. I got a real pretty little thing that's waiting for me. Good love and ooh, Usher. Let's go slow. I ain't got nowhere to go. Okay, alright. Alright. You got Aries, the Father. Mountain Rose. right, number 10. So number 10 can resonate with you this week, Aries. And you got the Father, the Wild Rose. Mountain Rose. Let's go ahead and read from the book. Let's see what number 10 means for you. And trust me, I've only gotten a half a cup of coffee in this morning, and I'm like... All right. Oracle meaning. The real power to begin anything in your life is ultimately yours. Though you may be influenced, blocked, or gifted with opportunities, it is up to you to create the action needed for making a foray out into the world. Perhaps patience is needed or more study before your plans can unfold. Or maybe you are trying to do something that is not truly aligned with your passions, values, and calling. The Father takes time to make trusted decisions that others can rely on. They are courageous and capable, while inspiring a quiet type of leadership that is comforting and steadfast. The botanical notes of this rose is the mountain rose is native to Central and Southern Europe. It was named for the mountainous areas it is generally found in, and the Latin name pendulina refers to the habit of the hips hanging like pendulums. Mountain rose is a shrub, but it can ramble, and it grows in height to between 3 and 6 foot, or 1 to 2 meters. It can become invasive in many environments and is therefore banned in some areas of the world. But if you can grow it, you will need full sun, free draining soil that is rich and either loamy or slightly clay, and it flowers in early spring. And the meanings and uses are for protection, courage, guidance, study, and authority. And the deities of this rose are Uranus, Saturn, and Demeter. And the astrological sign for this card is Capricorn. All right, Aries, the Father. Luke. I don't know why I got Star Wars. Luke. And I know they try to say, and I don't know if that's part of like this whole like new timeline, but I always get like the Luke, I am your father. All right, Aries. Now I was called to use this deck this week, and I know people have their own opinions, but you know what? To other people's opinions. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But the reason why I was kind of called to use this deck today is the numbers on this deck. Ooh, you got All I Have to Give by Backstreet Boys right now. You may have somebody in your energy who is like, you know what, I mean, I have everything in the world, but I do have love to give. Aries. Could be you, could be your person. Or you just need to make sure that you put whatever it is that you put into, that you're working at, make sure you're putting love into whatever it is that you're working at. So I don't care if it's a project, if it's work, if it's whatever it is. It's put in that love, put in that passion, put in that, you know, energy into it. If you're putting that love into it, you're gonna reap that back into your life. So keep that in mind. All right, Aries, this week you've got generosity. It's like an equal give and take. Effort, charity. And I think I'm talking earlier this week. I know it was probably to myself, but about charity, equal give and take. Could be in a partnership. It could be within a group effort. It could be in volunteer work. It could be anything like that you're doing this week. It could also be some sort of investments, something that you're trying to invest in. With this King of Wands energy, you're doing it with passion. Whoa. you got the King and the Queen of Wands. You got a pair here. Ooh, a passionate pair here. You're dealing with a Taurus, Scorpio, Sag, Pisces, Aries. It's looking like happy, energetic, like loving, passionate. You could be dealing with somebody who is an extrovert. Like the King of Wands is more outgoing. They're more passionate. They're putting that outward. Be careful because they could be kind of like a, they are a leader, but they could be more of like a, I don't want to say a domineering energy or a controlling, but it's more like an authoritative kind of energy. So you could be, this is kind of like a boss type energy. More people say that's like, it's mostly like an emperor energy, but this person is like on their way to being like this emperor energy. But with this true pair right here, and then the Queen of Wands, this person is very, they are a nurturer, but passionately very confident within themselves, strong-willed. Now this could just be you, Aries, where you are embodying both the King and the Queen and looking at this equal give and take, like really looking at like something in this equal give and take effort into like a work partnership or into family dynamics or into actual relationship dynamics, you know, something into that effect. Or this is something that this is a relationship here with the King and Queen of Wands. So for some of you, this could be like you are in like duality, in union with yourself, or this is like you're coming into union with somebody else. So keep that in mind. Let me see. The number 6 could resonate. There's number 6 on the card. Ooh. What did I say? It's like Usher. Oh, you got, yeah, Lil Jon, Ludacris. Something can be kind of a little crazy. But you could be finding something out, and it's going to blow your mind. Let me blow your mind. Oh, somebody let me blow your mind. When you got, again, Usher. What did I say? Oh, what did I say? Up and forward, her to the flow. She said, baby, let's go. And let me tell you, don't ever get in a car with me when this song comes on, because the seatbelts can really hold me back. And I don't know why I felt. When the song comes on, it's like a party in my car. And it's not just me, my kids the same way. It gets a little crazy. Poor kids. Look, I'm raising them right. Or wrong, however you look at it. I don't know. Okay, you are, whatever effort that you have been working towards, you are now starting to see something come back towards you this week, Aries. You're going to be reaping some sort of rewards, some sort of benefits that you've been putting your hard work into. And what I'm getting is, but you Taurus, Aquarius. Yeah. Some sort of truth coming in as well. Wheel of Fortune turning into your favor. Something about wish manifestations. Oh, the club looking so conspicuous. I won't stop till they get him in a birthday suit. Ooh, somebody's wanting to get you kind of like, ooh. I don't know if this is a little too loud though. Let me see the numbers real quick. Number 17 could resonate. You got, of course, the 2 of Wands. And number 10. You could be dealing with Taurus, Aquarius, Aries. And then, of course, you got other air signs. Fire sign, or yeah. But somebody's like feeling like maybe the world is a little bit turned upside down, or they're not sure what the future holds this week. You're going to gain some sort of clarity and truth about a situation, and you're not sure what your future is going to hold for you. But whatever it is it's going to be literally a turn of events. Now, whether it's for the... Let's see if it's a positive. I'm going to pull this deck back out. Let's see if it's a positive. I mean, I'm getting it. The Wheel of Fortune is in the upright position. So I'm getting it's a positive. I'm being drawn to the Eagle. It's something that maybe you've had your sights focused on, or somebody's had their sights focused on you, or it's something you've had in you've had in your mind's eye, or somebody's had in their mind's eye towards you. Because it's like this Eagle's looking back at everything that they've put into work. Oh, I got all for one on right now. I can love you like that. Oh. Okay. So somebody could be looking back. And now they're like in wonder. I'm like, okay. Not knowing what their future entails, what their future holds, maybe because they gained some sort of truth about a situation. Not know how to plan. Because right here, this 2 Wands, like you're creating a future in the upright. You're creating your own future, your own destiny. And you're trying to picture what it is that you want in your world. In the reverse, you're not sure what and how to create. And it's not a matter of like, you're not sure what to manifest for yourself. And you're not sure, it's like, kind of what you want. But at the same time, it's like, maybe you don't know what your future holds, what it entails. But with this Wheel of Fortune, it's like it's a good thing, whatever is coming your way. With this here, you put all in the upright, you would have been like, all right, you have, with the universe, it's like an equal give and take. What you've been putting into the universe, what you've been putting out into the world, will be coming back to you. Now here, it's like maybe you've kind of like pulled your energy back, been sitting back, been waiting to see, waiting for some sort of truth. You've been asking like, hey, yeah, I'm holding back, I'm waiting. You've been pulling back your energy, not necessarily from the universe. It could just be from people, from energies, from things like that, because you're not putting forth the effort into certain situations, into certain things, that maybe you were once giving your all into, hoping and praying and wishing for, and pouring all your heart and all your emotions and everything into, and then hoping and praying and wishing for as well. you're not doing that because you weren't sure of some sort of truth, or some sort of, like, you just weren't sure. You wanted some sort of truth about a situation this week. And so you may be getting that truth. And it may kind of throw you a little bit through a loop this week. So keep that in mind. You may have to kind of, like, it may throw you through a little bit of a loop. But whatever it is it looks like the Wheel of Fortune is going to be working out in your favor. Whatever it is. Aries, you might kind of have to brace yourself. Keep yourself grounded. Make sure you keep yourself grounded. Because I'm feeling a little bit heated. Like, it may be something that's going to, like, you might get a little heated. A little upset. You may have to make sure that you ground yourself really, really good before. I mean, you know that Aries energy. You don't want to just spout off and do something that you're later going to regret. I know with my kids I always say, you know, never say something that you're going to regret. And it's kind of the same thing. Never do something or say something that you know in your future you're going to regret those actions, and you're going to have to come back and apologize for. There are times where we still do that, you know, and we have to kind of kick our own butts for that. It's part of learning. It's a part of life. We still do those. But when it comes to our words, you know, there's a lot of times that words, people remember what we say. And words really do stick. So be very careful on how you say things. Because you can try to apologize for what you say, but they still stick in people's brains. And they're like, you know, are they just apologizing to save face? Or are they now apologizing just because they're just trying to get themselves out of the doghouse kind of thing? Like, really? What are we doing here? You know, so just be wary of that. Okay, you got the Devil, Queen of Cups energy, Ace of Wands. Okay, so you could be you got 98 degrees, my everything on right now. And I was going to say, because that's an Ace of Wands, that's like some passionate energy. And that 98 degrees, it's like hot, heated. And this is a lot of fire right here. So you got something that you're passionate about, you love, you're passionate about, but yeah, that's what I'm getting, is like there's a lot of warmth, a lot of passion, a lot of something that you're really, somebody's either wanting to come towards you, you're wanting to go towards that, and it could be a job, it could be work. With the Ace of Wands, you know, it's something, could even be a creative endeavor that you're wanting to work towards. I'm getting, for some of you, your creativity could just be going through the roof this week. This Queen of Cups is like a healer. You could be a healer, or your intuition is just on freaking point this week. You're putting love into yourself, love into others, and with this Devil energy, it's not so much a, I'm not getting it as a negative thing because I'm being drawn to that heart. It's like whatever you're and I'm being drawn to all these hearts. It's like whatever you're putting into the world this week, you're putting your heart and soul into it. Maybe a little bit too, you may be going overboard. So maybe overworking, overdoing something, maybe overexhausting yourself. You got Pisces, Aries, or I'm sorry, you got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag you could be dealing with. And then with the double card, you could be dealing with the Capricorn. Alright, let's see on the flip side. You got no sound. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Just kidding. Oh my gosh. Here, let me double check. Hey, River. Alright, you got Now or Never, Pitbull and Bon Jovi. I do like the matchup. I like how they, how Pitbull did that with this, with Bon Jovi on this. Infinite! Hey, my girl! How you doing? Infinite! Oh, okay. Awesome. I just want to make sure. Sorry, I'm not, like, always looking at the chat. I'm in, like, zone. I'm in the zone. Alright. Ooh, you got somebody who's trying to act like you, be like you. Woke up in the middle of the night. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to wake you up in the middle of the night. Ooh, somebody's trying to cock block you. Trying to be like you, act like you, Aries. Trying to cock block you, get in the middle of, it could be work, it could be a relationship, could be anything you're going through this week. Trying to start some drama. They want to be you, act like you. Something about Michael Jackson could be relevant. I don't know. Black and white. I'm getting black and white. Things aren't always as black and white as they seem. There's something about a gray area as well. You got to look in between the lines is what I'm getting. But I'm also getting that some things are going to be soaring and taking off. Oh my God, we're back again. Everybody, Backstreet Boys. Okay, you got tantric. Okay, again. Something, it's like it's something set in stone. And everything watching. Oh, cock blocking getting played. It's like a puppeteer master. But you are rising above this. Or some of you may have seen clearly who a puppeteer, a puppet master was. You may have seen like the lies, the manipulation, the control, and you were able to. I'm getting like a seer for some of you, but that's not for everybody. But I'm getting like you are able to see through lies, the manipulation and control of a certain person this week, or maybe a certain situation, or maybe a certain thing. And you're no longer allowing yourself to be manipulated, to be played, to be controlled. Now, again, this could be you. This could be your person. You're no longer allowing yourself to be blocked from a situation. Recording, drama starter. Somebody who is like, it's like old news. It's like the same thing over and over and over and over. And you're like burning shit to the ground, almost. Where it's like it's dead, done, over. And it's like, you know what? We're done. This drama, it's done, it's over, and you're like setting, it's like I'm getting like setting the record straight and putting things, it's like getting like putting things to bed kind of thing, like ending the drama. And with this revealing, it's like things are coming to light, the drama, whatever, things are coming, I don't know, things are coming ahead. Sorry, that kind of came out in a bit of a different a little bit of my mind went a little, you know, cock walking, and you know, kind of early for that. It's like I got 1:33 on my clock right now, so it's like somebody is not open to receiving some sort of, I don't know, they may have been closed off to a situation. Wait a minute, hold on. Opening up. No, they're closed off to a situation. As receive, open. Somebody's closed off to a situation. Aries. Or you're blocking a situation, stopping and blocking a situation. Or somebody is trying to stop and block a situation from you. Something that was already set in stone is what I'm getting. They were trying to stop and block something that you were meant to receive. Again, flip it, switch it. This could be something like if you have a person or a job. This could be job opportunities. It could just be anything like that. But with the couple, the stone, it's like I'm getting something that was meant for you, something that was set in stone for you. Nostalgia. And it's like reminiscing, you're thinking, you're missing someone. And this could be somebody, it's a past life, the past. For some of you, this is like somebody from your past is returning, coming back in. They could have gotten played. But I'm getting it's like the strings are cut. Whoever the puppeteer master was, those strings are cut. It's no more. Because now the manipulation has been seen. The lies have been seen through. Everything has been revealed, especially with this recording. I don't know, like, everything is coming to light. And now it's like you're looking back, and I got ringing in my right ear. I don't know, you could be getting ringing in your right ear this week. By doing this, it's almost like whatever it is that you're cutting off, you could be cutting toxic people from your life this week, situations. You're breaking some sort of karmic, either generational cycles, curses, whatever, from past. And your ancestors and your, you know, God is, you know, they're with you, proud of you. You're looking back on the past as well, on your journey for some of you this week, on how maybe this all worked out. Again, this could be you, could be your person, could be somebody around you who's really in their head. They could be feeling trapped. You could be like overthinking. Be careful. And I say that. Be careful with the overthinking. You could be worried, fearful about a situation. Or somebody was fearful and worried about a situation, about something coming to light. From somebody who just like was trying to create some sort of, it's like a shit stir. Somebody just trying to start some crap. But you know what? It's really, Aries, I don't think you care. I don't know if this is you. I think it's whoever this drama starter is, was trying to find, and they're in their head. They feel trapped or overthinking. They're worried about a situation. What is it that they're worried about? Give me 1 second. I only pulled out 3 decks. Why am I being so nosy, Aries? That's why I gotta be all up in your business. Oh my gosh, and I said that earlier too. I said that last night, I think, to my daughter. Because she was wanting to really be, oh, and that's the thing. Somebody was really wanting me, because she was wanting to be all up in my business. I think I got, like, I got some mail. And she's like, ooh, what's that? What's that? What's that? And as I'm opening up my mail, I'm like, why are you all up in my business? And I started singing, stay up at my business, my business. And that's what popped in my head. Get up my business. So somebody must be like trying to get all up in your business, or maybe this is something that has happened already. People all up in your business, spying and just like, ugh. And maybe they're trying to get rid of some sort of evidence because maybe they're afraid of being caught. Being all up in your business, Oh, got bye. Bye. I'm doing this tonight. Probably gonna start a fight. Oh, somebody gonna start a fight. Somebody may be wanting to start a fight. Ooh, careful, Aries. Aries don't play. Like, Aries is the warrior. Come on now. You don't want war with an Aries. Aries is like, I'm built for this. I was built for this, right? All right, family, blood ties, inner circle. Right, so you could have a family with this person, or somebody who is open to receiving. Yeah, they're trying to stop and block your family, or stop and block a family. Stop and block you from having a family. Ain't no love, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're trying to make it go away. Maybe trying to make somebody go away, trying to block and stop it from coming together. Oh, a narcissist. Now, you know what? We throw that word around a lot, a narcissist. This person could just have narcissistic tendencies. And FYI, everybody carries some sort of narcissistic tendencies. Throw the word around a lot. Everybody's got some kind of thing within them that has, like, I mean, you can have like OCD about something and people be like, oh my gosh, that's a narcissist. No. A person's just very particular about a situation. But, you know, this person could be very much in their ego. Very in their ego. And maybe they're looking back and being like, look, okay, yeah, I really was a very egotistical kind of person. Really all high and mighty, thinking better than everybody else. And looking back on that situation kind of thing. In another situation, you know, because I'm here, it's like you may be kind of looking at yourself in a higher perspective on maybe how maybe you were manipulated, Aries, or your person, you know, if you were involved, or in a job situation, could have been manipulated by a boss, could have been manipulated by a family member, could have been manipulated by a friend, it could have been a group of people, you know, or it could have been some type of controlling or lies, you know, but things are unraveling this week for you. And it could have all been about just, I'm getting the gold, I'm being drawn to the gold. Could have been all about money, power, with that, the crown, all about power. And I'm getting it's like it's all kind of coming ahead because somebody is fragile ego. And somebody is like, okay, well, maybe kind of looking back on how that all went down. And then thoughts. You're salty. Somebody's feeling very salty, angry, feeling a bit petty. Checkered. This person could have had a very checkered past. Or check the boxes. They were like trying to check the boxes. They were trying to fit the mold. Fit themselves into a mold is what I'm getting. Like, check the boxes. Like, I gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this. Like, they were trying to, like, fit into some sort of perfect mold instead of just being authentically themselves. And so this person may be, like, in their and I'm not getting that this is Aries. This could be you. This could be your person, your person, or this could be somebody around you. That this person is like, they try to be like this perfect person to like check all these boxes. Like, I gotta be Mr. Perfect, or I gotta be Miss Perfect, or whatever, and I have to like check all these boxes. And now they're angry and upset, fearful. Or this could be like, and maybe starting crap because lashing out because maybe they feel like that they are imperfect. They couldn't fit the mold. They couldn't fulfill all those little boxes that in their mind they thought that they had to, when in reality this person, all they had to do was be authentically themselves. And I know I say this all the time, like in a world where everybody's trying to be, you know, not everybody, but in a world where so many people are, you know, it's like a competition in a way, you know. Don't try to be like anybody else, you know. Compete with yourself in a way. Try to be better than you were the day before. But in essence, be authentically you. Be yourself, but be better than what you were, you know, the day before. I mean, 5 minutes before you were, you know. Continuously try to grow and evolve. Don't try to fit somebody else's mold and what somebody else wants you to be, because you are never going to make somebody else fully happy by trying to fit all their little tiny boxes of what they want you to be. To hell with that. Be happy with who you are and be authentic within who you are, than being worried about what somebody else, society, or what anybody else thinks of you. If they don't like it, out the door they go, you know. They're not your people. It is what it is. You don't want that kind of energy around you. You want your kind of people around you. Those who support you, those who uplift you. And I don't care if it's a specific person, like you may, a specific person. I don't care if it's a specific job. I don't care if it's a family member. I don't care what it is. Like if they're trying to get you to fit into this little tiny box or whatever, no. It'd be like, that's not who I am. This is who I am. Yeah, it is what it is. If they don't like it, tell them to kiss your ass. Pound salt. And you know what? You know that that's not your kind of people. You know that's not the energy you need to be in. You know that's not where you need to be. You need to be with like-minded people. You need to be with people who appreciate you. All right. We are moving on to Aries, Leo. We're moving on to our Leo lions. I want to hear y'all roar. I want to hear the roars from a lion. I don't know. I think it feels like freaking this past year has been a damn zoo. Oh, you know what? Real quick, before I move on to my lions, I'm going to get you an angel number and I'm going to get you a yes or no question. So go ahead, think of your yes or no question, Aries. Let me go ahead and get you an angel number for this week. I'm not going to put out angel numbers for this week for our shorts for this week. I will next week, but it's because I've been working on some stuff, you know, personal things, things like that. But I will get them going this week for everybody. So if you know, you know, and you understand, it's been a healing journey. So, and some of us process things a lot differently than others. So anyhow, all right, Aries, you got 2 cards. I don't give a flying anyway. All right, I don't give a brass. And everybody thinks me. I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? I mean, I love hearing other people's opinions, but at the end of the day, you know, I am here to better myself. You know, and I am here to please, you know, I know everybody has their own religious beliefs, their own whatever, you know, but I am here to please God. And I am here to better myself in that level of aspect, you know, and I'm not here to, you know, make sure somebody else is there with me as far as like fitting the mold with everybody else. It's just, that's not me. I am authentically me. I'm me. All right, Aries, you got 3737, comfort zones, stagnation, safety, expansion, growth, risk, breakthrough. Your comfort zone, I went through, oh, I don't know why I got danger zone. What is that, Top Gun? No, not Top Gun. Is it Top Gun? No. I don't know. It's Tom Cruise. You got Voice of Men on right now. On bended knee. Oh, shit. Somebody may want to apologize. Anyhow, your comfort zone has become too familiar. It's time to step out and pursue what you truly desire, knowing that your angels are guiding and supporting you. Where in my life have I become too comfortable? How can I push myself beyond my comfort zone? Take one small step today that feels slightly uncomfortable but exciting. Trust that growth happens when you move beyond that familiar. So, don't go into the danger zone. I'm going to say that. Don't take unnecessary risks. I will say that. You know, nothing wrong with, you know, pushing the edge a little bit, but do not, I repeat, do not take unnecessary risks. Okay. You got 55-55, clarity, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced forward, and process. You aren't a victim of circumstance. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. All right. Yay! All right. Yes or no, Aries? Yes or no? Yep, that's 55-55. All right. Matthew McConaughey. Something about Matthew McConaughey. I am not. Like, love his voice, but yeah, I don't do a good impression of Matthew McConaughey. All right, yes or no? Aries, it is a no. You got a watchful eye on you. Watchful eye. Having blind spots. What you see isn't real. You got blind spots. Something about the being, yeah. How does the saying go? In the middle of two rocks. Can't remember how it goes. I don't know why the saying is like eluding me right now. Between a rock and a hard place or something like that. Why is this saying like freaking eluding me? What the heck? Alright, but your answer is a no. Aries, you got... I'm also getting the divine is watching. Like the watching over you. You may not see it, but the divine does. And is watching over you. So you may have those blind spots that you may not see. But just because you can't see it doesn't mean that the divine doesn't. And that your guardian angels and your spirit guides and your ancestors, that they don't. They got your back. They got you. Alright? So whatever that is, however that resonates, there you go. Alright, now. On to Leo. Leo. Oops. Right, Leo. I got light 'em up, light 'em up, up. Light 'em up, light 'em up, up. And I got like lights, camera, action. Kind of light 'em up, lights, camera, action. For Leos, you may be in the spotlight, Leo. All right, you got the Alchemist, transmutation kind of thing, transmuting energy, alchemizing, or you got Mademoiselle Caroline. Is it Testo Rose? And then it's a modern garden rose. Look at the pink roses, aren't they so pretty? If you hold on for one more day. You got Wilson Phillips, hold on. Y'all know. If you know, you know. It's almost like you gotta stop and listen and jam to the song. But I can't. I gotta roll with it. Okay, so number 40 can be significant for you, Leo, this week. You know what? The verse right there. You're responsible for your own unhappiness, Leo. You're also responsible for your own happiness. Keep that in mind. All right, the Alchemist, which is exactly goes with this card. Perfect. Time for change, leaving something behind and casting off the energies, people, and activities that no longer serve you. Standing alone may be the way to find the answers you seek, and you are also in the position to help others find clarity and divine wisdom to enrich and powerfully change their lives. Do not be hesitant in sharing. The Alchemist usually has an aura of the mysterious and magical about them, but they are grounded individuals who effect change through their deep understanding of their own intuition. This is ethnobotanical archetype exploration. If you could completely change one thing in your life, what would your world look like? Something to ponder and think about this week. Read in 1861 by French rose breeder Professor J.B. Chauffery. Dates of life unknown. This rose was named after French dressmaker Mademoiselle Caroline Tissot, and it was the most popular rose of its time. The city of Portland earned the name City of Roses when it planted almost 500,000 of these roses along its streets for the Lewis and Clark Centennial Exposition of 1905. Oh, I think I watched something about this. Grows to the length of 24 foot or 7.5 meters and will tolerate semi-shade, though prefers full sun. It can be planted in any fertile soil, though loam to part clay, flowers midsummer to early autumn. The meanings and uses: transformation, knowledge, power, intuition, and magic. The deities are Hermes, Hephaestus, and Brigid. The astrological sign is Sagittarius. So, the centaurs. You send to us. Somebody in New England, Northeast, something like that. Send to us. New York, something like that. I don't know. Send to us. Pet kitty. The kitty claws. Oh, I don't know. Kitty claws gonna come out. Oh, Leo claws. Those kitty claws gonna come out. All right, Leos. All right, what do we got here? Advertisements. I need every new Kia. Kia. A key. Something about a key. I don't know. Leo, you buying a car this week? That's funny. So funny. Leo could be buying a car this week. Or there's something about a key piece of information you may be receiving, Leos. Oh, you know what? Let me reverse that. Because my deck is in the upside down. Strength. You are in your power, Leo. Kindness, compassion. You're getting some sort. Oh, but you're keeping it quiet. Keeping something quiet. Keeping something to yourself. You got show me the meaning of being lonely, Backstreet Boys. Or you're taking your power back from a situation. For some of you, you could be receiving some sort of bad news. Or you may have received some sort of bad news and now you're taking some sort of power, taking your power back in a situation. Queen of Wands energy. Perry. Where's Perry? Why did I get where's Perry? Phineas and Ferb. I don't know why I just got that. Where's Perry? Pisces and Aries. Number 8. 88 could be irrelevant. Let me see. You got... You got Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Aries. Be very careful. There could be an altercation, an argument, or disputes. Or this is something you may have already gone through. And you're just finally pulling back and again taking your power back, and you're moving on. You've got Cancer energy here. Number 7, 78, 87, 788, 887, 878. Moving on. It's like some sort of victory here. You're taking something by the reins. I mean, you were just ready. Because I'm getting like if you see right here in this card, you see how he's just like, not aggressively, but how he's just like opening the lion's mouth. Not so much aggressively, but gently. Like opening. So you may be like... taking your life back by the reins. You know, basically... company or just some sort of situation. You're just like stepping up to the plate maybe, and you were just some sort of communication may kind of come in. It may kind of make you question what direction you want to go into. It may have been something that, now this could have happened already. You may have been a little bit in your ego and may have like acted out or reacted in a very passionate, a little bit, dare I say, a little bit harsh way, and you just walked away. It could have been deserved in some aspects, or maybe you feel like it was deserved. Or flip a switch with this, could be somebody you were dealing with. Or you're dealing with the Queen of Wands, but it feels like it's you're stepping away. You're taking your power back. You're starting to think a little bit more clearly. Some of you could be traveling. Making some sort of movement forward. Where are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing, Leo? What you doing? I got Rascal Flatts, My Wish. For you, so this life becomes all that you wanted to. Okay, you got number 19 here. Could resonate. This is the Sun card. You're moving on towards your happiness. You're happy. You're confident. It's like you definitely, whatever this is, it may have had you stuck. But whatever this news was, it allowed you to kind of like take that step back. But it gave you whatever passion it was that you needed to make this forward movement towards your happiness. To make some sort of... Okay, I'm getting... for happiness. You may have, again, walked away. Or... felt like you were abandoned. Oh, what the heck? Abandoned, walked away, made some sort of change, disappointed from what you thought may have been your 10 of Cups, your ultimate happiness, and you were sitting here in some sort of, or this is where what you're doing, sitting here in some sort of like, I don't want to say boo-hoo, kind of like, it's kind of like a victim mentality, and it's not victim mentality. It's sitting here and kind of like a yeah, okay, this happened to me. Yeah, okay, it sucks. It hurts. It's painful. You really needed to go within. You really needed to think, learn some sort of lessons. You may have felt rejected, hurt by some sort of situation, but there's something about, you could be receiving a gift, and it could be money, it could be a new home, or some sort of new opportunities coming in towards you that are going to lead towards some sort of happiness for you. I mean, you may have had to walk away from something that was hurtful and disappointing, and allowed you to have to really, really look within and do some soul searching, Leo. But whatever this is it's leading towards some ultimate happiness for you. You may have thought that this was like your happily ever after, and after some like deep introspection, deep shadow work possibly, you're like, you know what? There's some sort of new opportunities that were being presented to you that you realize are a lot more fulfilling, a lot more happier. And so what you once thought may have actually been your happy ever after, or your happy ending, it's like, no, God was like, nope, I got this for you. I got something better here for you. You may not have been looking at it, but finally you saw this offer being presented to you, and you're like, oh, okay. All right, cool. You know, it may have taken you a step back, taken you a little bit to kind of heal and you like look at the offer, and you're like, oh, okay. All right, wait a minute. Let me see. And you know what? Sometimes when we go through a healing, it does take a little bit to look at those other things, you know. Leos, I'm not going to lie, Leos can be a little bit stubborn too. Especially when you get hurt. And it's not just Leos, I think it's all fire signs. You have to kind of like learn how to reignite your own flame in a way. Not rely on somebody else to do it for you. Yeah, here, the Chariot. You felt like you were maybe being held back in a situation. Stopped, blocked. You could have been stopping yourself. It could be Cancer, dealing with Cancer. King of Swords. There's something about, hold on. Some sort of forward movement. Somewhere you wanted to go, something you wanted to do. But it's something about you're being stopped and blocked from being able to go on some sort of movement forward, Leo. And King of Swords stands on truth, stands on business, holds the truth, knows it. But you're unbalanced. Trying to juggle a situation, but it's just not working out. It could be finances. And that could be what could have you stuck in a situation. Like you want to make some sort of movement forward, but you could be juggling, putting the burdens down to where you're no longer willing to juggle situations. So you're starting to have an understanding on what's blocking your forward movement. Or for some of you, there is someone trying to stop and block your forward movement from being able to balance out either your life, your like work, family dynamic, or relationship, work. Not relationship, but well, yeah, or your financials. It's something that's, things are not balancing out for you. You got a lot on your plate, and there's somebody or something that is stopping and blocking you from being able to release some sort of burdens. It's like you're stuck. Or you feel like you're stuck, Leo. I got Kelly Clarkson on in the background. Catching my breath. You got choices and decisions. You're no longer feeling like you're left out in the cold. You're trying to make some sort of choice or decision to get yourself unstuck, unbound into a situation, Leo. And whatever it is, you're letting go of some sort of burdens. Something that you, something from the past. Or maybe the illusions. You're letting go of some sort of illusions. And gaining clarity in a situation. For some of you, it's like you, at one point, you may have been so focused on everything that you had lost and didn't really see what was behind you, everything that you were being offered. In the reverse position, you are now no longer worried about like all these offers coming in. You are now able to see more clearly these offers being presented to you. Again, with Kelly Clarkson, Catching My Breath, you finally were able to kind of like take a step back. You may have been stopped, blocked from forward movement. So you may have been like taking a step back, taking a breather, healing from a situation, making a decision, clearing your mind of any and all fog, illusions, delusions, whatever it is, and trying to decide on some sort of forward movement. And you're no longer focused on everything that you've lost, but now you're starting to think about, okay, what can I obtain now? What's ahead of me? Yep, you're letting go. Let go, let God. You could be dealing with, okay, let's see, 7. I got Scorpio, double Scorps, Capricorn, Cancer. Catch my breath. I don't know, stubbornness, willpower, game is strong. Yeah. Yeah, you have to feel that though. I mean, sometimes it's like you have to sit in that energy, process it, think about it. And so Leo may be kind of like in that mindset of sitting there thinking about, it's kind of like maybe processing and learning through the whatever lesson or situation that they're going through. Or it's some sort of loss that maybe that they experienced, and they're finally able to kind of move through and move beyond that and process, and now starting to see through a situation to heal from that in a way. So you got death, transformation. You're transforming. Number 13, 4 of Wands. So there's an end of a cycle, a beginning of a new one. And you're starting to feel, maybe starting to feel a bit more like yourself. Come back to you. Ooh, a Tower. Now, the Tower doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could be a good thing. So if you're starting to come back, if you're coming back to you, it's going to be like this Tower. It's like a new energy within yourself, because you've learned those lessons. You've went through the storms. You've went through whatever it is that you've went through. So it's like a new version of who you are, Leo. And so you're going to be able to step through that with a newfound way of looking at things. A way of being able to handle the storms. To walk through the storms. And see this Ace of Pentacles? New opportunities, abundance. This is what you're moving towards this week. You got new opportunities coming in towards you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. Death card, that's Scorpio energy. So, and we are moving into, I'm going to tell you right now, we're moving into this Scorpio season. And I'm going to tell you, Scorpio season, FYI, I do not like... I love Scorpios, don't get me wrong. I love Scorpios. But when we get into this Scorpio energy, it is very tough to get through. So people are going to be all in their emotions. If you've not processed anything from your past as far as healing or anything like that, it is all going to come to the surface during this season. You're going to be forced to deal with some things that you maybe have not dealt with. So, and that's on a entire astrological level for all signs. So, not just Leos. This is a season that I'm like, ugh. Love Scorpios. Love this season. But at the same time, it's one of my like, ugh. Alright, you're sitting back, unbothered, either you or somebody else. Scarcity tactics. You could be making plans for your future this week. Thinking about what it is you need to do, step-by-step tapes, how to do it. What I said with that Kelly Clarkson, catching your breath, thinking back. You got crazy, because somebody could be crazy about you, or somebody could be going a little loco. I said loco, so I don't know, somebody could be Hispanic. You got Casey and JoJo. Oh, baby. Ooh. Somebody's sitting back, not worried. It's like game over. Getting something about a game. Looking back on games, but it's like game over. Somebody may have been playing some sort of games in the past, but it's like, that's it. Done. Over. Put a stop and end to the end game. I wanna be a end game. I wanna be a first string. I wanna be a 18, big reputation. Ooh, you and me, big conversation. And you heard about me. Ooh, I got Taylor Swift Endgame in my head. Okay, fake friends. We got some big enemies. I can't. You know what? I'm being guided. Okay, I got it, God. Got it. I got as long as you love me. In my head is a mystery. Taylor's like, Miss Taylor Swift is like, hey, okay. Play me, play me. So God's like, play it. I'm like, alright. We got you. That's why it's in my head. I'm like, we gonna do it. Let's roll with it. Elizabeth Taylor. Oh, you know, I know she just came out with her new album too. And I've heard some of it. Pretty good. I don't know why the song Bejeweled just popped in my head though. Also. Anyhow, you got doubts. Somebody's having some sort of doubts. Or they're worried. I'm getting like they're worried sick. There could be something about mudslinging as well. Like covered in mud. They're not happy. They're just like they're pissed. Somebody is really angry, really mad, Leo. I don't know if this is you. I don't know if this is somebody geared towards you, throwing, like, they're mad, they're angry. And they're throwing, like, much shade. Or it's something about dirty tricks. And I just got tricks are for kids in my head. I don't know why. And you're like, tricks are for kids. Boo, come on now. Yeah, you knew better than that. To play with the lion. Come on. Eat you alive. Right? That's what I just got in my head. Okay, but it's like this person now feels stuck in a situation. Like they were playing games, right? The person was trying to play some serious games, but now they're stuck. Now they could be mentally stuck, like all up in their head, all up in their emotions, all up in their feels, and they're like mentally stuck in this situation this week. Whatever situation it is you're going through, I don't know. Everybody's got their own their own stories. You got fake friends, and you got people around you watching. Reflecting. And there are mirrors. Dark mirrors. It's like you got dark energies who are trying to come through. Be very careful with your mirrors. Reflecting. Dark energies trying to come through. Smoke screens. Trying to throw up smoke screens. Cause illusions. Or there's something about maybe looking back, and you may have seen like maybe a masculine energy, like there was something about being in the dark, unclear about maybe a masculine energy, and you're looking back on this. Thought very negative, because I'm getting very dark, very negative about it, this masculine, and now the smoke is starting to clear up. Confirmation is starting to clear, and you're starting to see things in a better way, a better light. I think toxic. Whoever this was that you were around, or drama, arguments, it's is like slow moving. It was like something that was slow moving. Somebody was sitting back watching, waiting for something to end. Very slow, though. It felt like maybe a slow process. This person, whoever this is, like, I'm getting, like, this person was, like, you see where, I'm getting, like, the mudsling, you know, like, the, you know, this person is, like, covered in mud, and, like, everything is being, like, thrown at this person. And it's like people are trying to throw so much at this person, and they're trying to cause some sort of ending. Now, Leo, I don't know if you were trying to cause some, you know, they were trying to cause some sort of ending for you, and whatever dynamic. But whatever it is, you're sitting back and you're chilling. It's like, whatever. And this has been going on for like quite some time. Or it's like, this has been going on for quite some time, and you're like watching and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And this person is like, when is it going to end? Like, I'm sitting here, like, quietly waiting, waiting, waiting. Like, when is it going to end? And you're waiting and waiting. And at the same time, you're sitting there looking good, looking, you know, unbothered. And people are like, how are you unbothered by everything that we are throwing at you? You know, and I don't know. But the thing is it's over. The game is over. So I don't know. You could have been left out in the cold. You know, you got the holding the head kind of thing. You know, it's just like, ugh, the drama. Like, when's it going to end? And it's like, they're trying to cause an ending. It could be to a love situation. It could be blocking a heart chakra. It could be anything to that effect. But at the same time, it's like, you're like, I'm chilling. I'm cool. It's all good. And then here we got salty. Somebody's hurt. They're bitter. They're angry. They don't know what to do. For some of you, you may... Ooh. Oh, somebody's going to have a fall. Somebody's going to have a fall. All these cards just fell. Something about something falling into your lap, because these cards just fell into my lap. So something is going to fall literally right into your lap. And it's all because somebody's actions and behaviors and the way that they acted and behaved. And it's because of that behavior and actions, it's literally going to just... whatever it is that you're wanting or been praying and wishing and hoping for, it's literally just going to fall in your lap. That's what I'm getting. Whatever that is, I don't know. Whatever you've been hoping and wishing and praying. Hoping and wishing and praying. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's going to fall in your lap. And then you got tension. Could be masculine. Could be getting migraines this week. Careful, you know, heads up. No pun intended. Okay, and this is maybe why you need to kind of do a little bit of self-care this week. Masculine energy, tension. Somebody's worried. about a masculine energy right in their head. You got fake people around you. Trying to cause an illusion. Or this is what happened and now you're looking back. Because these people cause you so much heartache, so many headaches. And you're realizing, like, the amount of fakeness within these people. Fake smiles. You know, just the drama that they caused in your life. And you're finally starting to see, but you're looking back on all this. And you're just like, you know what? It's like you're stepping away, you're taking time for you, and you're going to become a better person once you actually, you may be ridding yourself of these toxic people. It may have been a slow process to be able to do that, Leo. You're going to be happier, you're going to be healthier, feeling better, looking better, because this person is like looking good, looking fine, and you know, you're going to feel a little bit more with all this white around you. It's like a cleansing. It's like you're cleansing your energy, purifying your energy. Getting back to who you were, feeling better. All right, angel numbers for our Leos. Hurry up and get through. I want to give you what you know, I know it takes a while. I get double ear ringing. Be careful. You got messages coming from both. You got 2020. Somebody's seeing something clearly, maybe for the first time. You got 2020 vision. Compassion. Mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability. It's a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. 2020. Or maybe there's something about 2020. I'm getting the show 2020. Something maybe like newsworthy, Dateline. I don't know why I got Dateline. Anyhow, yes or no question, yes or no, Leo, yes or no. Yes or no for our Lions. Yes or no for our Lions. Yes for our Leos. Yes, reach for high goals. Success is near. Climbing a mountain. May have been like a rough battle. I just got Miley Cyrus. It's about the climb. It's all about the climb. Take it all in. Is what I'm getting to. Remember to just take it all in. Observe. Remember the lessons. Take it all in. And reach for those high goals. Your success is near. So, there you go, Lion. My little Leos. Alright. And Saggy babies. My centaurs. Give me a second. I need to go grab something to drink. And I don't like do intermissions with these, you know, with these short ones, but let me go ahead and I need to grab something to drink really quick. Be right back. Hello, hello. Okay, we're back for Saggies. Welcome on in, Saggies. I just had to really quick adjust the next stream for the next stream. I'm going to I may have to adjust it just a little bit, you know, and I don't want to, but I really want to run up to the store really quick, which is like only about like 10 minutes away. Actually, not even 10 minutes, it's like 5 minutes away from here. Really want to go grab something to drink. Let me put it that way. So, like dinosaurs, I gotta go get me something to drink. I didn't have but a half a cup of coffee this morning, and I'm struggling here, trying. So I might push back just a little bit longer. So bear with me. I really want to get these water signs out to you, and I will get them to you. I might even later on this evening. I do got to pick up my little. But I may get up here later on tonight with the air and earth signs. So just keep that in mind. I may try to do that as well, instead of pushing those over towards Monday. So, all right, Saggy. What do we have for Saggies this week? Oh. Oh, you got don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, down. You got. All right, you got number 10, the Father, Mountain Rose. Don't let me down. All right, which I think Aries got this too. So number 10 could resonate with you. All right, the real power to begin anything in your life is ultimately yours. Though you may be influenced, blocked, or gifted with opportunities, it is up to you to create the action needed for making a foray out into the world. Perhaps patience is needed, or more study before your plans can unfold, or maybe you are trying to do something that is not truly aligned with your passions, values, and calling. The Father takes time to make trusted decisions that others can rely on. They are courageous and capable while inspiring a quiet type of leadership that is comforting and steadfast. What are the useful lessons I have learned in life from an authority higher than myself? The mountain rose is native to Central and Southern Europe. It was named for mountainous areas it is generally found in, and Latin name pendulina refers to the habit of the hips hanging like pendulums. Mountain rose is a shrub, but it can ramble, and it grows in height to between 3 and 6 foot, or 1 to 2 meters. It can become invasive in many environments and is therefore banned in some areas of the world. But if you can grow it, you will need full sun, free draining soil that is rich in either loamy or slightly clay, and it flowers in early spring. Meanings and uses: protection, courage, guidance, study, and authority. The deities are Uranus, Saturn, and Demeter, and the astrological sign is Capricorn. So you have the Father. For some reason, I'm getting like God is watching over you, the Father. You know, I don't know why, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So it's like the Trinity. So the Father, Saggies. So, or something about the Father, a father figure. Sagittarius, something about a father figure. You've got confident, Demi Lovato. In the background. Somebody's heated. Somebody's angry. I just got hot, like really hot, heated. Somebody's heated. Like, somebody needs to cool down, because I need to bring a fan in here. Basically, I need to chill. Okay. You got Ten of Swords. Somebody feels betrayed. Or jealous. Number 10. Be significant. You could be dealing with a Gemini or something about some sort of betrayal, backstabbing, or there's a retaliation. Something about retaliation. Respect. You got Leo. Victory. Equal give and take. 6, 6. So you got 66, 610, 106. Equal give and take. I don't know why. Justice. Somebody. Now this could be in the past. Somebody felt bound and stuck in a situation. And they were manifesting something new. Hold on. I got pink on right now. So what? I don't know if you heard that in the background. It's like something was, I don't know if it was thrown at my window or what the hell it was. I don't know. I don't know if it was thrown in my window or what, but we gonna speak this. Somebody's manifesting something new. Somebody felt stuck in a situation. Somebody's wanting to start a fight. You got pink in the background. Somebody's trying to cause drama, start drama. This is how I feel. Okay, right here. That's what I'm being drawn to do. 15, 151, 16, 61, 110, 101, 101. For some reason, I don't know if y'all know. I mean, if you're a veteran, you know, especially if you're an Army veteran, 101 is like, Fort Campbell, 101st Airborne Air Assault Division. So, shout outs. I was stationed there for a while, so I see 101 and it's like, whoa, kind of thing, you know. That's me. So you got 115, 615, 156, 1015 could resonate, 1510. What the hell? It could just be, it's a, okay. It's a little windy. I don't know. It's a little windy. Could be that too. FYI. Alright, so somebody is moving on after, it's like they're okay, hold on. They're feeling some sort of validation after a betrayal. They're getting some sort of victory, some sort of validation, some sort of good news after some sort of betrayal situation that happened. So it's like maybe something is coming to light. You got bad blood. Tosha. We know we got bad blood. And I don't think we can solve it. It is what it is. That's what I get. It is what it is. You got a tower. Tower in reverse. You're prevailing. Whatever the situation is for you, like you're overcoming the situation. You're feeling, but you know what? You know what? You're holding back. You're a little bit in seclusion. Maybe holding back emotions, thoughts, feelings, recovering, rebuilding. Some of you could have went through like an awakening of some sort after a tower moment. But now you're coming out of this energy of now not feeling like you're held back in a situation from some sort of betrayal, and now you're feeling like you're vindicated in some way, and you're gaining your confidence, and you're making some progress. You're gaining some respect. It could be in a relationship, could be in career, could be within a family unit dynamic. You're making some forward movements, advancements, etc. I got two different energies here. Alright, now here you've got this Nine of Wands energy. Okay, here is where I'm being put. Over here you've got somebody wanted like equal give and take, but it was something about being held back, stuck. It could have been feeling bound or stuck to a situation. There could have been addictions. It could have been just self-sabotaging behaviors. This person is wanting to manifest something new. A Nine of Cups. Your wishes are coming true. This Knight of Wands. You've got some passion. You got Cancer, Leo, Gemini. Taking some sort of actions for an equal give and take. Now, this person could be kind of slightly obsessed with you in a way. A Devil card, it could be a little bit of that. Or it could be, it was not a bad thing. You know, in the Devil card here, what I'm being drawn to this is like it's bound to this person. For some of you, it could be spiritually bound. Could be, I don't know if it was. Yeah, I was gonna say it could have been toxic though. You feel like you were just bound to this person for whatever. Constantly competing against each other. It wasn't an equal give and take kind of relationship. It was like you were always in some sort of competition with each other. It wasn't a, like, this relationship wasn't based upon like an actual equal give and take. It was always a very competitive nature. It wasn't a partnership dynamic, if that makes sense. But I see where you're kind of like overcoming this. Where you're starting to kind of like come through. For some of you, you know, with this manifestation, some of you may be overcoming. Yeah, I got the Sun card. Like, it's happiness. You're overcoming over this happiness. Judgment. 1920, it's like step by step, and it's the High Priestess here. Gaining some inner knowledge, intuition. You're trusting your intuition. You're going within. 2 wands. You're creating a whole new world. That's what I'm getting. Like Aladdin. A whole new world. So it's like you're manifesting a whole new world for yourself. For some of you, you may be breaking bondages, breaking chains, breaking generational cycles, breaking some sort of preconceived or previous belief systems, possibly. Either you held within yourself, or, you know, maybe that were forced upon you. Breaking contracts. You got Carrie Underwood right now, blown away. You may be blowing people away by some sort of decisions or some sort of actions that you're taking. Be careful, because that could also be taken in a different context. Somebody could be extremely very angry and be really, because the way that this Carrie Underwood song goes is it's something about a father-daughter relationship and being mistreated. The mistreatments. Now, it could be just a parent-child relationship and the mistreatment of it, and just really wanting to you can't get rid of those memories, you can't get rid of everything. And even though she tried, like, I mean, basically, I think it was Oklahoma, wasn't that song? The winds of Oklahoma. But it was more like a tornado is what it was, ripped through. and blew the house away. So it was like, it was trying to like blow all her troubles, all her past, all the trauma that she went through growing up away. So maybe there's something about some sort of trauma that you're trying to heal from, break those chains. The internal, like you're doing some sort of self-reflection, some sort of internal healing that you're needing to break through and go through that healing process. Oh, I'm feeling the pain from that. And, you know, sometimes those journeys are really, really, really tough, and it's really hard to go through that. And it's very much a struggle. No matter what the dynamic is. But you're breaking some sort of chains, breaking away from maybe a stigma. All right, Saggies. You got somebody coming in towards you. They're wanting to fight for you, Sag, or you're wanting to fight for something. You've been juggling a lot, but you're no longer willing to okay, for some of you Sages, it's like you may have put work above everything else in the world, and you're no longer willing to do that. I'm getting, it's like you're willing to fight for something, and you're willing to learn how to balance. It's like she's focused more on one thing and dropping, like it's here you're focused on work, focused on the money, focused on the materialistic things, right? In the reverse, it's like you're not so focused on work, not so focused on your project, not so focused on the materialistic things. So somebody could be dropping that ideology, dropping that to where that's like their main focus on things, and they're no longer willing to juggle that. And so this could be something they're willing to fight for something now, and they're willing to shift their focus from one thing to the other, and they're going to learn how to balance out a situation. To where it's not the priority is just this. Now others of you, this could be an aspect where you're not willing to work on something, you're not willing to juggle a situation, you're not willing to be, oh, what am I doing? Like be in the midst of something to where you have to be juggled. Yeah, and feel defensive all the time. Feel like you're in a constant battle. like you have to be fighting against, either fighting against yourself, fighting against others. And you're like, I don't know. Or somebody's standing their ground finally as well. Because maybe they felt like it not worth the work, not worth putting in the efforts. All the hard work that they put into is gone, lost. Felt like they were being juggled and they're wanting to fight for something. But somebody is standing their guard and they're just like, no, they're defending, standing up and defending themselves, or what else do we have for you, Sag? Could be defending yourself. World in reverse. No longer willing to defend okay, somebody's trying to block getting this like a block situation, fight for it's not so much block. It's like they're wanting to fight for a situation where this person doesn't even want to be in a situation. Like this person doesn't want to work on it. They don't see a future. They don't see they don't see balance within this. They're focused on something else. They see it as a constant juggling battle in a way. They're defensive. Feel like they have to defend themselves constantly. And it could be work, it could be family, it could be finances. This could be a financial battle for some of you with all the pentacles. But this could be turning somebody's world upside down. I got wish lists. Taylor Swift. Somebody could be focused more on just the pentacles, the money. Whereas the other person is focused more on love, the world, humanitarianism, the everything, you know what I mean? All. Alright. What else do we have, Saggies? Hello. Saggies, you kind of are like all over the place right now. I don't know. I'm getting a couple, like, some of you are one way, some of you are another. Like your emotions are like all over the place. got the Five of Wands. Somebody wasn't able to speak their truth. And now they're getting justice because they're spook. Somebody's being spooked. Trying to spook somebody. Or it's just spooky season. I don't know. I don't know why spook came out like that. But they're now free. They feel like they're free to speak their truth. Aries, Leo, Sag. Or it's like there was conflict because somebody's been speaking their truth, speaking out, speaking up, bringing justice into a situation, to bring some sort of happiness. Or maybe it's like somebody may have been persecuted in this situation and now they're being shown to be innocent. You got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But with this truth being, there's karma. Justice is being brought into a situation and it's going to bring some sort of happiness. Bring the sun. Happy. There could be some sort of lawsuits, some sort of lawsuit being involved into this situation. But it's going to be some sort of wish fulfillment. Sag, at the end of the day, happy ending. I'm getting a happy ending. Do it. But somebody's in their head about this. They've been nervous about the situation. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to bring abundance. It's going to bring happiness, prosperity, security, stability. Judgment is upon them. You got justice and judgments. Somebody could be going through an awakening. And it's the end of a cycle. World. Completion. Achievements. Emperor! Oh my gosh, somebody is bossing the hell up too. The Page of Pentacles. Focusing on goals. And the Queen of Pentacles. What? Generous, nurturing, caring. But you did get the Swords. Somebody may not be coming in with the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But they need to come in. I'm going to tell you right now. With some sort of truth, but there may be coming in with some sort of lies, so be careful. People may be lying about something. But I got, let's see, you got the 9 of Swords, you got 20, 21, number 4 for the Emperor card. 9, 9. What did I say? Got 9, 9. So it's like 19. 9s could be significant, which represent end of a cycle. 11. Ooh, Katy Perry. You're gonna hear me roar. Which could also be Leo in there as well. You could be dealing with the Leo as well. I don't know. You and a Leo could be beefing. Floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee, and earn my stripes. I went from 0 to hero. Flip side. Let's go to the flip side. What's going on the flip side? This is a darker side of the energies. And I go on to the side of the... So, y'all know. This is a little bit kind of like the... Ugh. The kind of like... Ugh. Dirt digging. Ooh, somebody been looking for some dirt on you. Or you've been looking for some dirt on them. I don't know. I got digging up bones. Randy Travis. Digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Resurrecting things that's better left alone. Or it's like somebody's trying to bury you. I don't know. You got forcer. What'd I say? Somebody, you could have somebody trying to come in and actually, like, yeah, I'm not going to say that because I don't want to wish that upon anybody. But you're acting unbothered. You're like, okay. Sorry, that's not funny. But somebody could be, like, trying to literally find out some sort of information upon you. They could be trying to come into your home, force themselves into your home, or use force to get what they want. Use this force. Use this force to get what they want. It could be something similar, like I don't know. It could be use force. Any kind of manipulation or control tactics to try to get whatever it is that they want in a situation. And I see it with the boxing. It could be, it's fighting, it's arguing, it's disputes. But it could be through money, monetary ways, bribery. It could be, it could use its force. Force things on you. Force things on you. It could even be like faking things, like falsifying things. Uses force. But you're sitting back, like, chill. Like, and it's because, like, they're looking for stuff. And you see how it's, like, so dried up dirt? It's like they can't find anything. And they're, like, so minusculely, like, looking, fine-toothed looking, but they can't. Because it's like, maybe either you've already spoken on it, or it's just like meaningless, or I don't know, Saggies, get it? Or maybe you don't, like I said, you're unbothered, you don't care. You're like, okay, I just met you and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Oh, you could be getting a phone call coming in. Somebody you just met, somebody you barely know. You got police. It's like warning signs. They could have been going to the, pulling. They could be getting the police involved in the situation. They could be getting caught. Or red flags. Or watch for the red flags. Dirt digging. Tired of the drama. Somebody's exhausted. They're tired. Exhausted, tired. You could have somebody who somebody could have tattoos. Dealing with somebody who's got a tattoo. Let me see. Ooh, I'm bothered. You're looking good, looking fly, chilling. Like, you don't care. But it's somebody could be. You could have somebody who's this week. You know what, let me get some clarification before I watching, stalking, trying to control a situation. You could have a PI trying to dig up dirt on you. Or somebody, you got somebody who's got trust issues. Or they could be trying to manipulate you because maybe they know you got some sort of trust issues. And this is a pattern of this person. And they're watching to see if it's working. I also got something about a conflict between somebody and another person. If this person is holding a weapon, I got radio edits. Kid Rock. Something about Kid Rock. It's radio edits. Edit. Radio edit. Communications edit. They're editing communications. Falsifying communications. Falsifying records, falsifying, editing communications, emails, falsifying communications, saying somebody said one thing but actually they said something else or whatever. They could be trying to manipulate your words. How you say something and being like, oh no, she meant it like this, or he meant it like that, or da-da-da-da, and it's like, no, that's not how they meant it, that's not how they said it, etc. Oh, I hate when people do that. It's so freaking irritating. You got, and it's because you're dealing with somebody who's in their south node. And again, with the watching, they're watching, but you're just sitting back and you're chilling because you're just like, whatever, I'm so tired of the situation. You're tired of the drama, you're tired of the situation, you're tired of the fighting. Sag, again, flip it, switch it, you or other party, and you got kisses, love, unconditional love, giving and receiving. You could be falling in love with somebody new coming in. But I also got like it's like no matter what's going on the surface, you're acting like it's all good during the day. For some of you. Others of you, I'm getting, this is what I was getting. There's something about the persona of looking like everything is one way during the day. But in the nights, entirely different persona. So it's like a good boy by day, bad boy by night, or good girl by day, bad boy, or bad girl by night kind of thing. Or take that as it resonates. Which is given like somebody maybe doing something that others perceive to be quite a bit taboo, that that would not be in society perceived as a, and they're trying to keep it kind of hush-hush. You're blocking Whoever's been trying, somebody's like, they're either trying to block, stop something from happening, coming towards you, Sagittarius. And you put somebody on, or you block somebody from coming towards you who's trying to communicate with you. Or this person, Divine is blocking this person from trying to find out any kind of information from you. Because this person has been trying to control your movements. And you've been getting warning signs. And you know that that's what this person has been trying to do. And your spirit guides, guardian angels, the divine has already stepped in. This person has been blocked. They may be spiritually blocked. Etc. You've created these boundaries. You're no longer talking. You have no longer communication with this person. For some of you, you may have gotten... For some of you, you may kind of like... tired of some sort of drama situation. Some sort of the unknown. And you just set up some boundaries because you just were not wanting to be involved in fights, drama, etc. Because you know that these people were in their south node energies. They were watching, they were stalking, and etc. So you created like this boundary between you and people. This block, this line. And then you've got antisocial. And your feelings, silent treatment left out. Whoever is like this good girl by day and bad girl by night, or bad boy by day, bad boy by night, you're kind of like over it. You've pulled back your emotion, pulled back your feelings. You've given this person the silent treatment again with the double block. You're kind of like, no, you're walking away from the situation. You're done. It's like you've checked out almost. You got stay. The Kid Leroy and Justin Bieber. Like somebody wants you to stay, but you're like, I've done checked out. I'm good. I don't want to be a part of this situation anymore. Angel number, Saggy. Alright, angel numbers. At number 8, I'll get you one more. I don't know why I need to get you one more. And I think it's because I had 2 different energies, so I need one more angel number for you. I picked up on the 2. Somebody wants you to stay. Saggies. Okay, you got 8. Abundance. Prosperity, opportunity, financial stability, emotional well-being, and transformation. If you're struggling financially or emotionally due to changes in your life or relationships, your angels want you to know that these difficulties are temporary and also an opportunity for growth. How can I embrace the changes in my life as opportunities to cultivate greater abundance? Today, focus on one positive step you can take to improve your financial or emotional well-being, trusting that abundance is on its way. So you got the number 8. And then 0330, lucky shirt. Lucky shirt. What in the world? Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibility to others. Progress and creativity. Oh, awesome. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. So 0330, there you go. Oh, you got me too. I've been singing this song this week. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. You got Meghan Trainor on. I think I'm ready. I woke up feeling this way. If I was you. Okay. Yes or no, Saggies? Oh, we got hot diggity dog. You got a triple yes. Reach for high goals. Success is near. It's all about the climb, baby. All about that climb. Remember the lessons. Yes, beauty and growth surround you. Cherish it. There could be something about childhood wounds is what I'm getting as well. If I was you. Yes, it's a good invested. Somebody's invested. Definitely invested. It's a good investment, getting paid and saving up. Maybe something about crypto mining or mining. Because I don't know what it is. I just got something about mining or crypto mining. About that. If I was you, I'd want to be me too. So, alright. Why am I mixing my cards up? Alright, y'all. I will be back. I'm going to push back just maybe about 15 minutes. Let me see. 15 minutes for water signs. I'm just going to make a quick run to the store, which, like I said, is about 5 minutes down the road. And then come back because I'm going to grab something to drink. And I will be back with the water signs and check in with y'all. And sending you guys much, much, much love. For the week for fire signs, I will be back this week, fire signs, for collective reads. I'm really wanting to get back into it. I'm feeling good, feeling great, feeling wonderful. So I'm really wanting to get back. Okay. Energized, healing. It's all good. It's all good. It's all wonderful. So, and let's just say great, grand, and wonderful, right? Yeah, it's awesome. All right, you got bad habits. Ed Sheeran. Something about breaking some bad habits. You're damn right. Break those bad habits. I think we all need to do that. We all have some sort of habits that we need to break. Including myself. Yes, we do. We all do. So, lessons to learn. We all do. Again, more internal work. You know what? In Scorpio season, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be very tough. Fire signs, very tough. Very much still internal work that is to be done, that still will come to the surface, that force us to face those things. So keep that in mind, fire signs, for the season coming up, for Scorpio season. Actually, I think we are in Scorpio. Are we in it? No, we're coming into it. We're in it. I don't know. I haven't checked the dates. I've been just kind of like bleh lately. So anyhow, so it's forcing us to come into that season. So keep that in mind. Things are really coming to surface, and it freaking sucks. But it's healing, and then you do release a lot, and you're able to come into union with yourself. For many of us, and I say us because I myself am included in that. I'm not absolved of anything, put it that way, you know, like I am part of it, and you know, I have my own I have my own stuff that I have to learn from it. I am not absolved of anything. You know, so yeah, I have my own apologies. I have my own stuff. I have my own issues. I have my own things to work through, and my own, yeah, as do we all. So Scorpio season forces us to face all that, and I pray for all of you, and I wish you all the best, and love you guys, and love, 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 and I will see you guys next week. If you guys don't follow me on over into the water signs read. So, you know, prayers for you all. Love, love, love. Bye now.